Tie everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time.
That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good.
Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Pray lonely, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Pray lonely's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Pray lonely's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Well, hello, 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 hello.
To you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Brandley's Virtual Tour Live. Y'all, we made it to Friday. We made it to Friday. Yes, indeed, we have, and I'm so glad to have you here. Shout out to the 13 people that were here at the top of the show. Thank you so much to the 9 people, 8 people, 5 people here. Either way, I'm so glad that you're here. Coach James Hodge, good to see you, good sir. We have a jam-packed tour for you per usual. Wow. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 destinations for you all. So if you don't know this name, Shahida Mausi, she has opened up a brand new 8,000. Did you hear me correctly? 8,000 square, 8,000 seat venue rather. So cannot wait to tell you about that. Of course, Megan Thee Stallion is back on Broadway and Moulin Rouge the musical, as you guys may or may not know, because we covered it here on Brandon's Virtual Tour Live, that she was pulled out mid-show due to exhaustion and dehydration. She is okay. So we'll give you an update on that. Jasmine Crockett has some words to say based on what's happening in government now. Of course, she did not win her special election, but I believe that we have not heard the last Jasmine Crockett. And she's from Texas, and I'm from Arkansas. People down south, we keep going. You understand? By the way, also want to make note of this. James Fishhook, a person who is running for a Senate seat in Florida. Wait till y'all say what he said to a black man. My God, Jesus. Then Definition Theater, yes, you saw that on your thumbnail. It said those words. You're going to get into that because that should not be happening in any theater, public place, private place. I don't give a damn uckerish. We're going to get into that. Then we're going to talk about autism because yesterday was World Autism Day. We're going to celebrate that this morning. Y'all, this waste of life, Zachary Newell. Believe me, I cannot wait to talk about him because when you hear what he decided to say as a threat and who he decided to say it to, I promise you guys are going to be like, I know you lied. I know you lied. And I know you're lying. And then finally, this brother right here, Corey Wilson, he got palled for trying to do the right thing. We got a lot to talk about today. We have a whole lot to talk about, a whole lot to get through. So let's get to it because higher is waiting. Low is available. But either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. Because one thing to know, and two things for sure, that over here on this channel, our channel, a lot happens. All right, did I mention this is the channel for the culture, of the culture, by the culture? I did mention that, didn't I? Yes, I did. Because on this channel, a lot happens early. Roll.
It's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early.
I'm Harry Smith.
I'm Julie Chen. I'm Maggie Rodriguez.
Morning everywhere. Come on, get up.
I'm Russ Mitchell.
And I'm Dave Price.
And it's a little early for this.
Now this it's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early. Every day's good when you started it out right. But I'm waiting in the daylight. And a lot happens early. Can you feel it? And I say,
Good morning, everybody.
Are you girls ready for the Jonas Brothers?
We have an early show exclusive. Yes.
A lot happens early.
A lot happens
Early.
The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.
It's a new morning.
Yes, it is a new morning. Julie Chen Moonves and to Russ Mitchell, Dave Price, Harry Smith, and Maggie Rodriguez. You are absolutely right, y'all. On this channel, a lot happens early. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully all is well for each and every single one of you. Let's get to the getting and doing what we do because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 destinations for you all. Here we go. Get this one up here, y'all. y'all. So shout out to rollingout.com, celebrating 25 years, on to the next 25 years. Here we go. Shahida Mausi opens Atlanta's N+Kcoree Arena as the Right Productions marks 30 years. Congratulations on that. Its founder is opening an 8,000-seat arena in Clayton County that she says is only the beginning of something much bigger for Atlanta and beyond. A 8,000-seat arena, an 8,000-seat arena, a 8,000-seat arena. Let's get to it. Shahida Mausi has spent 30 years in rooms where she was the only one, the only Black person, and almost always the only Black woman running a company and industry that was rarely made space for either. As founder and president of the Right Production, she has operated Detroit's 6,000-seat Aretha Franklin Theater since 2004. Making it the only African-American woman to manage a venue of that size in the United States. Let me say that 2 more times here. She has operated Detroit's 6,000-seat Aretha Franklin Amphitheater since 2004, making history as the only African-American woman to manage a venue of that size in the United States. One more time for one more time. She has operated Detroit's 6,000-seat Aretha Franklin Amphitheater since 2004, making history as the only African-American woman to manage a venue of that size in the United States. Now with the 8,000-seat arena in South Lake set to open in Clayton County, Georgia in April, she brings the total number of seats her company controls across the country to 14,000 seats. Now listen, we're thinking 14,000 is small compared to, like, for example, the Peacock Theater, 7,100 seats, right? But think about this. That Aretha Franklin Theater that's got 6,000 seats in Detroit, and now this 8,000 seat theater, 14,000 seats, that's 14,000 seats we can be sitting in. We have spaces owned by our own people. We have our own stages where we can be about something. That is a true blessing. Yes, indeed we do. Let's keep going here. How did you get into this business? I've been passionate about the arts my entire life, from little girl all the way through college. Theater, music, dance, and the visual arts and the literary arts have always been attractive to me because it's important what thoughts we communicate to people, and that's what the arts are. It's a means of communication. I'm a communications major in college. I just use the arts to communicate. Come through. Come through. Come through. I'm the same way. I was a broadcast journalism major, and then I switched to communications at Kent State University, my communications major. Let me flip the rewind back. I was a broadcast journalism major, and then I switched to being a communications major at Kent State University. Shout out to Arkansas Tech University in Russellville, Arkansas, because I went there too for a little bit of time. And I used the power of media to communicate. So very well done. I like that train of thought there. Very nice. Let's keep going. Hey, 2 people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. You're also a founder in the Black Promoters Collective. Could you talk about that? When the pandemic started, we got started by creating the Black Promoters Collective, a group that is now recognized as one of the top promoters in the world by Polestar magazine. We are a founding partner in that entity, and it's all around the country. How has it been navigating this space as a Black woman? The Right Productions will be 30 years old next month on April 26th. When we started, it was a family-owned and family-operated company. When we walked into rooms of professionals in the entertainment industry, there were barely handfuls of Black people, period, regardless of gender. And when you also consider females in the room who were not assistants but company owners, it was lonely. That has changed a bit over the years, but I am still frequently the only female of color owning a venue and controlling venues of this size in the country. Right, we control 14,000 seats now in the United States. And there is no other company of color, no other female that does that. What have been some of the most memorable moments over these 30 years? Family is the basis for successful small businesses around the country, around the world. Being a small business relying on family when times get lean is essential. There are times when paychecks were a dream and family still shows up. During COVID and after, when you couldn't hire anybody, we had cousins sleeping on the floor, nephews, grandchildren. I probably broke some employment laws, but we got it done. Generations have put in the time and effort and skill to build this company and to grow it. Now, I will say this, it's not cool to break any employment laws, right? But what she is saying is during COVID, everybody had to make $1 out 15 cents. And so for her to be the only Black woman to operate two venues that are to combine together that are 14,000 seats, and that she is the owner and operator and proprietor, and she can open up doors for people to be able to showcase their art on stage, and making sure that it has not been bought out, but it was bought to look out. Oh, that it was not bought out, but it was bought to look out. It was not bought out, but it was bought to look out. It was not bought out, it was bought to look out. My God. Message. What does the arena at South Lake represent for Clayton County? It represents the power of a dream, the power of a vision. People from the Board of Education, Clayton County Public Schools, came together to realize that they were better off building a building to represent their graduates than continuing renting and spending money and other people's venues. From that genesis, we recognize that the opportunity that could exist in that region of the metropolitan Atlanta area to represent concerts where there was none. This became an opportunity to serve young people, families, and the broader culture and business community. It will spotlight educational opportunities for young people, not only in terms of graduations, but in terms of internships and career paths, from production to marketing to finance. Generating the economic activity in that area is a dream. How important was it to design this as a dual-use facility for schools and events? The facilities in that building will open doors for generations are unheard of. They don't exist anywhere else in the country. There's a recording studio in that building. Come through. And not to mention too, here's the thing, y'all. Recording studios were just for music, right? Imagine me, right? Shout out to Kurt Franklin. Imagine me. Shout out to the Church of Laugh, by the way, for that great church feud skit. But recording studios used to be just for music artists, but now there are people going to the recording studio for poetry, even though that's been a long thing. But imagine me going to the recording studio and recording different episodes of Brayley's virtual tour, right? So that could be a multi-purpose recording studio. Imagine that recording studio, people being able to go in and record podcasts. They're able to record vital content that can help the community. So shout out to there being a recording studio in that building. Where's the recording? Where is there a recording studio where is there a recording studio in a independently owned and controlled concert venue? There's also the Junior Achievement area. Junior Achievement is amazing. That is basically one of the biggest pathways besides DECA into entrepreneurship. I was in Junior Achievement, I believe, when I went to middle school in Arkansas. Yes, indeed. Which is absolutely mind-blowing. The opening of the entrepreneurial opportunities through that Junior Achievement Platform, I Wish I Could Be a Kid Again experience. That it opens doors that I don't think we've all yet fully recognized. Who is headlining the first concert at the arena at South Lake? I'm so happy to welcome Flowetry as the headliner for our May 1st concert, and Raheem Devon. These are people who have worked with us in the past. They do phenomenal shows. This is a reunion for Flowetry. It just fits. It's female, it's energy, it's creative. Awesome. So May 1st, Flowetry will be the headliner, and Raheem Devon will be there as well. Hello, Korean girl, Roblox. Listen, my way. Shout out to Schlep. Shout out to Schlep. Shout out to Schlep. Shout out to Schlep. Shout out to Schlep's fan base. Shout out to Chris Hansen. Shout out to all the states been suing Roblox. Shout out to the parents that have been taking Roblox to task. Shout out to everybody doing the right thing with that platform. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Amazing job. No, Colton James Hodge is the first one here, but I'm glad that you're here. And thank you so much for being here. Yes, indeed there. Let's keep going, y'all. How do you plan to attract national and international touring acts? We are an 8,000 seat venue, and that fills a gap in the market in the metropolitan area. Our proximity to the Hartsfield-Jackson Airport, we're just 20 minutes from the airport, and Atlanta traffic is legend. You can come to a show and not have to deal with that, and we've got parking. Amazing. Can you speak to the impact on local businesses and job creation? This is the beginning of an economic engine in Clayton County and the southern section of metropolitan Atlanta. Arenas of this size hires hundreds of people, from janitorial to security, ushers, ticket takers, concessions, and parking to marketing, accounting, and stagehands. People earn their living in this industry. And when you come to a show, you want to find a good restaurant, maybe stay in a hotel. You are engaging the economic power that's associated with entertainment. The arena at South Lake opens in April in Clayton County, Georgia. Flowetry and Raheem Devon will headline the league's first concert on May 1st. For more information, visit The Right Productions at therightproductions.com. Well, first of all, congratulations. No, sincerely, I'm going to do it 2 more times here. Absolutely. Congratulations on, first of all, doing what Shahida Mausi, to you, my sister, congratulations to you. I know about the Black Promoters Collective. I do have dreams one day of being able to do Brainley's virtual tour, We Outside on Purpose tour, or Brainley's virtual tour, We Outside on Purpose live on tour. Going to different venues around the country and basically doing this, but live on stage in theaters and arenas and everything in between. Because listen, Kempire did. Why can't I? Lovely T has done it. The Lady Ooh panel, I believe, has done the event already, I believe. But shout out to them and many others too. I think that the world of entertainment is changing. Just like movie theaters. If you guys don't know, besides the Taylor Swift The Eras Tour documentary that that was seen at AMC theaters, and Beyonce's Renaissance documentary, you could have watched the Milan Olympics at AMC theaters, right? And of course, Phantom Events as well has done that for a long time. Even at Cinemark, we talked about this with Cinemark Gamescape. You can, play e-gaming on the big screen. So I think movie theaters are evolving. I think venues are evolving to recognize that, hey, guess what? We don't just have to have comedy shows. We don't just have to have concerts. We can have social commentators come through and just fill out the arena. So congratulations to you. So let's go to therightproductions.com. Formed in 1996, the Right Productions has grown into a significant source for entertainment and event services in Detroit and North Carolina, producing events serving hundreds of thousands of people and creating and implementing award-winning marketing campaigns. We are passionate about crafting unforgettable experiences. As a leading event management and entertainment company, we pride ourselves on bringing visions to life, from conceptualization to flawless execution. With a dedicated team of creative minds and meticulous planners, we ensure that every event and performance is a masterpiece. So here are their services, everybody. So their services include event production, promotions, talent booking, facility management, event plan, marketing, production facilities, and consultation. So that's Shahida Mausi, President and CEO. So that's Suleiman Mausi, that's the Vice President, that brother right there. Dorian Mausi, Food and Beverage Manager, and then Malik Mausi, Executive Manager. So you see, it is a family-owned business, which honestly, to tell you the truth, it's not easy to do business with fam, but when it gets done and when it's Black-owned and when it can multiply for others to have opportunities, well done, well done, well done, and well done. Shout out to y'all for sure. Shout out to y'all for sure. Shout out to y'all for sure, absolutely. This is their Facebook page. Their Instagram page doesn't work, but here is their Facebook page here. And there is the Aretha Franklin Amphitheater right there. 6,000 seats in that amphitheater there. If you want any more information on the arena at Southside, you can contact 313-393-9901. That's 313-393-9901. That's 313-393-9901. You can also email them at info@therightproductions.com. I want to see if we can pull up the arena and just see what it looks like here. Give me a moment, y'all. So here is the arena at South Lake. I believe I said that, but if I'm mistaken myself, my bad. But this is the arena at South Lake. Here we go. Just beautiful, man. Listen, I will gladly do bring these virtual tour. We live outside on purpose, live on tour from that. That's a beautiful 8,000 seats. Not too big, not too small, just more than enough. 8,000 people. I don't care what y'all say. 8,000 people. Okay. You see the boardrooms that they have, conference rooms. You saw suites that they have. You'll be workshops there. They got common areas. Well, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Oh my God. Yeah, out of the theater. Oh, dude, this is amazing. Beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely. That is black beautiful. That's black beautiful. That is black beautiful. That's black beautiful. That is black beautiful. No, I'm laughing because there was romantical. I'm feeling romantical. Listen, I'm feeling romantical about how black beautiful this venue is. Come through. Come through. Come through. That's amazing. That's amazing. That is amazing. Here's how much the tickets are for Floetry Raheem Devon. $71.65. Y'all ain't gonna find a better ticket than that. I'm telling you right now. Y'all get y'all tickets. Okay, get your tickets. Get your tickets. Get your tickets. I'm gonna drop the link to this. I'm gonna drop the link to not the link, but the link to the arena at Southside. I'm also gonna drop a link to the Right Productions in the live chat. So like, comment, share, subscribe, support, do whatever you can. Because in the world that we live in today, the fact that we have a black woman owning two big venues in Detroit and in Atlanta, man, I can't wait to see what comes from this brilliant woman. Shahida Mausi and the Right Productions. More to come of good things from you all. Give me a moment as I drop the links here. So if you're looking for a black-owned production company that does live events, the rightproductions.com is the website. Click their Facebook page, and then the phone number's right there. The email's right there. The arena at Southside, that's the link right there to know anything and everything happening at the arena at Southside. Of course, here is that event right there that's on your screen. Floetry is reunited for the Say Yes tour with Raheem Devon and Tidra Moses. Tidra Moses, it's like Tim's. They both got like that, okay? Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. Speaking of theaters and arenas and places to be, Megan Thee Stallion. All right, y'all. From the Shade Room, Megan Thee Stallion is back on Broadway following her health scare. Let's take a look. Y'all see the bounce, right? That's in the back, okay? How Clay just looked. Yeah, she is dunking with that figure, Clay Thompson. We all saw. Damn, that's my wife. Wait, that's my nieces and nephews' auntie. Oh no, I gotta put some rules on y'all. Anyway, so she is back on Moulin in Moulin Rouge, the musical, on Broadway. So let me catch you up with everything that's been going on. So right here, last night was a real wake-up call for me. I've been pushing myself past my limits lately, running on empty, and my body finally said enough. Honestly, it scared me. I thought I was going to faint on stage. I really tried to push through my performance, but I just couldn't. I want to be real with y'all because you mean everything to me. I hate letting y'all down, the sad emoji. I just need one day to rest, reset, and take care of myself the way I should have been. I'll be right back on that stage Thursday, stronger, clearer, and ready to give you 100% the way you deserve. Thank you for always riding with me and loving me through everything. So that is what Megan said in response to what happened when she had to be pulled from the show mid-show. So as you can see right there, Megan Thee Stallion discharged from hospital. Doctor said symptoms were a result of extreme exhaustion, among other things. Now, this came out for Lauren LaRosa, and this is the first person that I saw on Instagram talking about it. Hey, guys, I have an update on what happened to Megan Thee Stallion, how she's doing, that I just received from a spokesperson for Megan Thee Stallion. On Tuesday evening, Megan was transported to a local hospital to undergo a medical evaluation after experiencing concerning symptoms. Doctors ultimately identified extreme exhaustion, dehydration, vascular constriction, and low metabolic levels as the cause of her symptoms. Megan has since been treated, discharged, and is now resting. Megan is incredibly grateful for the prayers and the well wishes from her supporters. Is looking forward to resuming her role as Zittler on Moulin Rouge on Thursday. So that is that there. I want to show you this. Shout out to Vince the Hottie making it do what they. I want to show you all this. One more time, y'all. If you really want to know how a person is moving as a blessing, look at their actions. If you want to know somebody who is cursed, look at their actions. Everything starts at the beginning, happens in the middle, and it closes at the end with that person, how they think and how they move and how they make decisions in this world. Megan Thee Stallion is the one to be the two to activate the three. She is Megan B. Thompson. With that being said, we're going to put on this commercial real quick.
Where are the girls that like to have fun? Chicas. Where are the girls that like to have fun? Chicas.
girl, see a shot, take a shot, never run, girl. I'm a fun girl, very fun girl, see a shot, take a shot, never run, girl. C-H-I-C-A-S, 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 C-H-I-C-A-S.
Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. Y'all can catch her in Moulin Rouge, the musicale. Shout out to Miss what's her name? Miss Davis, or the musical director from High School Musical. She does say musical. She says musicale. You can see Megan Thee Stallion in Moulin Rouge, the musicale, all the way until May on Broadway. So go support. And even if you can't make it like I can, just talking about it, a rising tide lifts all boats. Okay. Let's move on from one black queen making good things happen in the neighborhood to another one, Jasmine Crockett. Here we go. This is from the Neighborhood Talk here. Representative Jasmine Crockett with a message after 47 sarcastically said she's had great success as a politician. Too many people thought we should give this much power to the pussy-grabbing 6-time bankruptcy filing, 34-count convicted felon Bestie of Epstein. We need to do over. Well, first it was Kristi Noem. Kristi Noem's husband is a cross-dresser. Now it's Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi failed with the Epstein files, so the president fired her yesterday. Yeah. It would be too much like right that Pete be next. I see a theme. He will throw the incompetent women under the bus a lot faster than the incompetent men. Let's just agree that America needs a do-over. Yes. Amen. The president nominated these awful people. The Republican-controlled Senate confirmed them, and too many people thought we should give this. Too many people thought we should give this much power to the ussy-grabbing 6-time bankruptcy filing, 34-count convicted felon Bestie of Epstein. We need to do over, but if only America would do better. I fully agree. And the crazy thing is, everybody warned what would happen, but nobody wanted to listen. Don't come to me now crying about a problem that I try to be a solution for. Don't come crying to me about a problem that I try to be a solution for. Don't come crying to me about a problem when I try to be a solution for the problem. Yeah. The president is clearly missing me, as many others will, but lucky for you, sir, I'm in the seat until January. I have no plans of taking my foot off the gas pedal off of behalf of the America, off the Ameri. Heart face emoji. I wonder if this has anything to do with my questioning of Pam Bondi. Child, that flame out of Pam Bondi was so good. It was right up there with Bad Built Butch Body. So y'all can see here, Davy Crockett, obviously a distant relative of Jasmine Crockett, a very high IQ, frontiersman, will be proud of the legacy that began long ago, especially with Jasmine's great success as a politician from the great state of Texas, President 47. He thought he could be funny but he failed the assignment. Damn shame. Damn shame. Damn shame. Holy. Moving on, y'all. Speaking of politics, there's a person named James Fishback. No, I'm not joking. James Fishback. James Fishback is his name. I want y'all to listen to this.
What are you talking about? All right, so there's like a girl named N+Kcoree.
Have you spoken to her?
I have not talked to her. I haven't talked to a single Epstein victim either. I've never talked to Kanye West. I know he's a real person too. Never talked to Trump. I know he's a real person.
Sure.
So tell me about N+Kcoree, bro. Why is she saying that you guys slept together when she was 17 and you were 27?
When did she say that?
She said it in court. In court, yeah.
I'm glad it was in court.
You ran for office.
I'm glad it was in court. What happened? What did the judge say at the end of that court? He dismissed that. It was 7 hours of testimony. You should know that when somebody goes... I don't want you ever speaking about women. Like that ever again.
I don't want you ever smashing girls, teenage girls, in our state ever again. So promise me, never smash a minor again.
Why haven't I been arrested?
Give me a moment, y'all. Give me one moment. Give me one moment.
What are you talking about? All right, so there's like a girl named N+Kcoree.
Have you spoken to her?
I have not talked to her. I haven't talked to a single Epstein victim either. I've never talked to Kanye West. I know he's a real person too. Never talked to Trump. I know he's a real person.
Sure.
So tell me about N+Kcoree, bro. Why is she saying that you guys slept together when she was 17 and you were 27?
When did she say that?
She said it in court. In court, yeah.
I'm glad it was in
Before
court.
you ran for office.
I'm glad it was in court. What happened? What did the judge say at the end of that court? He dismissed that. It was 7 hours of testimony. You should know that when somebody goes to court...
Cyber-stalking, not about smashing when she was a minor. Hey, bro,
you want to listen?
Hey,
bro.
Why is he not answering the question, bro?
I'm happy to answer the question, dude.
Did you smash? Was it missionary back shots? What was it?
I don't want you ever speaking about women. Like that ever again.
I don't want you ever smashing girls, teenage girls, in our state ever again. So promise me, never smash a minor again.
Why haven't I been arrested?
I don't know.
Why haven't I been arrested?
I don't know.
You should be lynched. You should be lynched.
I
lying about me like that.
I should be lynched.
Yes, you should be lynched.
Lynch pedophiles.
I agree. I will lynch every single Epstein criminal in this country.
You tell him. You tell him.
Why haven't I been arrested?
I don't know. Why hasn't Trump been arrested?
Why? Listen, I'm way less important than Trump.
Why hasn't Bill Clinton been arrested?
Listen, I believe, here's what I believe. If you want to lie about someone who did something that is so heinous and so...
arrested? What are you talking about?
Dude, why are you using the N-word? You're not even black, dude. Why are you using the N-word? No, you're not, dude.
Yeah.
Let me see the proof.
Mr. Fishback, let me see the proof you're not a bitch. Why you walking away, bro? Why you scared, bro?
Yeah, he said what he said. He said what he said. He said what he said. For it to be 2026, I'm not mad. I'm not disappointed. It's just, you know, when you have nothing else left in you, it's just, my God, really to say that. Now, somebody said this cracker should get his, Triple K ass beat. And everybody from that doc came out to whoop his ass. It would be problems, right? And not to mention, too, dude, he is black. You were talking to a black person the whole time. It's just mind-boggling to me. So it's cool when y'all able to say something, man. It ain't cool when other people can respond. So it's cool when y'all say something, but ain't cool for other people to respond. It's cool for y'all to say something, but ain't cool for other people to respond, child. And you're running for a seat in Florida. Get the hell out of my face. Moving on, y'all. Now, this story, trigger warning, everybody, if you need to leave for a minute, I completely understand. I just want to give you the trigger warning before we got to it. Here we go. So this is from CBS News Chicago. Chicago police investigate racist vandalism at Definition Theater in Hyde Park. This was updated on March 24th, 2026. Chicago police are conducting a hate crime investigation after someone wrote a racist threat on the window, I thought it was a mirror, but on the window rather, of a Hyde Park theater run by Black women. The Definition Theater, located at 1160 East 55th Street, said in posts on its social media accounts that someone vandalized their front window with the message. And y'all, I'm saying it because that is the message. I do not condone this behavior. I do not. Just when I saw this, y'all, I saw the story a while back, and I needed to just breathe with it as Braylon Lee, the human being, first, because I know how I get when injustice is done wrong. Those words were read on that window: "Murder Black women," on March 13th. And you know, shout out to one of my best friends, one of my best virtual friends, Nikki News on Narcissism. She left a comment under the Nick Cannon Big Drive video. And she said, "Excellent commentary. I've been working hard, but I'm going to come back soon to the lives." And I remember saying to her, like, you know, that live that I did by Melody, Cherie, Rogers, and Nick Cannon, that was all done from a love, grace, space, from a place of love, grace, and space. And I even said to her, remember that King and More live that I did, and everybody still respected me because I was just keeping it honest? I feel the exact same way with this. We are more concerned about this, that, and the third, rather than imagine if somebody would have wrote this on your window, right? But this don't matter compared to, you know, Tiger Woods being arrested for DUI. I'm like, okay, what else is new? How many downfalls has he had? But this right here, this is unacceptable. It is gutter, and quite frankly, it really showcases that the president, his administration, his supports has given a blanket to everybody to be able to say what they've been feeling for a long time. And I remember when we talked about sundown towns and how it looked like a big zit. There's a child abuse and abduction map that just looks like a red zit. It will make your skin crawl. It will give you the most worst goosebumps, and it will just make you it will just make you want to go mad. For real, for real. Let's continue. We condemn this act and any harm directed towards our team in the Hyde Park community, she wrote. We will continue to center and protect Black women on and off our stage. Chicago police confirmed that they have opened a hate crime investigation. The vandalism happened on the final weekend of the play Black Cypress Bayou, a play written and directed by Black women, a murder mystery which tells the story about a Black family in East Texas finding a man dead on their property. Definition Theater said the play is a story told and led by Black women whose artistry, strength, storytelling we remain deeply committed to uplifting. The theater asked anyone for information on the vandalism to call police. The building is owned by the University of Chicago, which said discrimination, harassment, and threats as reflected in the graffiti are anti-ethical rather. Sorry about that, y'all. To the University of Chicago's values that have no place in our community, the University of Chicago has increased patrols near the theater since the incident while shows are going on. Chicago police and Area 1 detectives were investigating. So, this destination, it shatters me. It rips out any emotion. And I am just so beyond just, my mom gave me the alphabet prayer. The alphabet prayer goes like this: God, rearrange the letters to make out exactly what I need to say. My mom also said tears are prayers too. We live in a world that a white waste of life, his administration, his supporters, can say, do, and move in any shape, form, or fashion. But if somebody stands up for themselves, it's a problem. It's a crime. And they are looked at like nothing but a child. And they are looked at as everything else but a child of God, rather. But this to be on a mirror is beyond sick, is beyond the pale, is beyond what we deserve as a community. Our community of people should be able to move, talk, and be as much as we want to be. And just because this hasn't happened to you doesn't mean it can't happen to you. Shout out to the Chicago theater community. Shout out to Definition Theater, rather. And I pray for every single Black woman around the country and around the world. Like I said, I did a whole live as a Black man trying to say, hey, there's another Black man that could be hurting you, Black woman, in your bag. And I got seen as defacing and defacing and disrespecting and what was it? Oh, disgracing and defaming someone's business. I got told I need to worry about myself. Y'all know the receipts about how I've supported Black women on my community wall. KB Mommy says, I'm tired of this. I'm in the bushes, but Braylon has always respected Black women. There was a comment that said, it's on my community wall, thank you, Braylon, for coming out and defending Black women. Without Black women, there's no me. There's none of these Black men, celebrities that y'all like. Without Black women, we wouldn't be here because they're the only ones that can produce Blackness. And that is a fucking piece of shit, waste of life, should be eviscerated person who did that. Now, with that being said, let's continue on because we do have more Braylon's Virtual Tour Live coming up right from the space right here and right now. Shout out to rollingout.com, celebrating 25 years on to the next 25. World Autism Awareness Day highlights autistic barriers. Here we go. Let's get into it. Observed on April 2nd, which was yesterday, World Autism Awareness Day is a call for neuro-inclusive policies in health, education, daily life, as 1 in 27 people worldwide live with autism. A global movement for recognition and action. April 2nd marks World Autism Awareness Day, an annual observance that brings together families, educators, health organizations, and advocates to promote understanding, acceptance, and meaningful action to autistic people around the world. This year, the World Health Organization, WHO, joined communities globally and recognized the dignity and worth of autistic individuals while calling for stronger policies that build neuro-inclusive environments in healthcare, education, workplaces, and beyond. The scale of the issue is significant. Globally, 1 in 27 people is diagnosed with autism, a lifelong neurodevelopmental condition that affects social interaction, communication, and behavior. Autism ranks among the top 10 brain health contributions contributing to health loss worldwide, according to WHO data. In the United States alone, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention estimate that 1 in 31 children is diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. What autistic people still face? Despite the protections outlined in international human rights conventions, autistic people continue to encounter stigma, discrimination, and substantial barriers to participate in everyday life. Access to timely, quality health care and appropriate support services remains limited in many parts of the world, a gap that drives inequality across the entire life course. The WHO has emphasized that addressing these challenges requires sustained investment in inclusive policies and services that generally uphold the rights of autistic people rather than treating inclusion as an afterthought. For families navigating autism diagnosis, the journey can feel isolating. Educators and parents who work closely with children on the spectrum can't describe it is a process that demands patience, consistency, and a willingness to understand the world from a different perspective. Raising a child with autism spectrum disorder requires not only practical support, but emotional endurance, especially on difficult days. The progress feels invisible. Give me one moment. What the evidence shows, research consistently points to early identification and intervention as among the most powerful tools available. Children who receive timely diagnosis and begin structured therapies early demonstrate measurable improvements in communication, social interaction, and independent daily functioning. Inclusive education, which places children with autism in learning environments along with their neurotypical peers with appropriate support, has also shown strong outcomes when implemented thoughtfully. Unpredictable routines, clear visual communication tools, and professional guidance tailored to individual needs all play important roles in helping children on the spectrum thrive. Caregivers are a central part of that support system. The WHO is preparing to launch a new caregiver well-being training program for families of children with developmental delays and neurodevelopmental conditions. Come through. That's amazing. With an accompanying webinar scheduled for April 27th, the training is designed to give caretakers practical approaches to providing stronger, more inclusive care at home. A message about strength. One of the most persistent and damaging misconceptions about autism is that it represents weakness or deficient. Advocates, educators, and autistic people themselves have pushed back on that framing for years. Neurodiversity, they argue, is not a flaw in need of correction, but a variation in human experience that carries its own form of strength and perspective. Institutions like Manco Vilas, Kendra in Kolkata, India, which provides rehabilitation, inclusive education, and vocal training to neurodivergent children. Hey, two people, welcome and glad to have you here. Exemplify what meaningful support can look like in practice. The Institute has seen children who arrive with significant communication challenges develop the ability to connect, engage, and build skills over time. Staff there describe even the smallest milestones, a word, a gesture, a shared moment as genuinely life-changing. The message for World Autism Awareness Day is both simple and urgent. Acceptance is a starting point, not a finish line. Building a world that truly includes autistic people requires action at every level, from individual families to national governments. So let me say this. Shout out to Faith Evans and Ryder's son. That's an organization helping out autistic people. Shout out to Dr. Mimi and Steve from Married to Medicine. Shout out to anyone and everyone with an autistic child. There are some women who should not be mothers, and there are some men who should not be fathers. For those children that have autism with them, I hope that you grow up happy, healthy, and strong, and you will be bigger, better, stronger, move more accordingly, and more with tact than your mother or father has never done for you. Let me say that. Number two, there was a story that I remember from Universal Land Resort, and this kid was screaming. He was on the ground doing this and screaming, and there was a team member that did the same thing and bought a gift. There are plenty of good people, good organizations, and good entities trying to do good in the neighborhood. Behind every hater, there's a lover, and I do have autism. I'm very proud of that, not ashamed of it. No one can make me feel anything different. People with autism are hyper-focused or can be hyper-focused and usually are on one thing. I think it's media. I am proud of every single person with a disability, whether it's autism or whatever the disability is. I remember my good friend, Kiaris, and Mr. Boone from Park View Arts Science met in high school. I hope they're both doing well. And Kiaris, he actually worked with the Arkansas government to make changes there. I remember I was, I think I was a lab service at the time, and we were doing Parkview graduations at, it was called the Verizon Arena at the time, but everybody in Little Rock who's in Arkansas still calls it the Alto Arena. And when Kiaris walked across the stage, I immediately acted a fool for him. Truly, what's really interesting? The energy you give out is the energy you receive. And amazing how when people say, oh, people with autism or disabilities, they're this, that, and the third, but yet karma comes back around and lets you know, hey, your child has an autism diagnosis. Or someone who used to do this, that, and the third to you, they themselves as an individual has had an autism diagnosis, and then things change. I'm going to just say this. I'm going to say it loud, clear, and strong. If you want to call people retarded, this, that, and the third, and then your child gets an autism diagnosis, you better shut your bitch ass or your mitch ass all the way up. Know your role and stay in your place, drive the speed limit, and keep it moving. People will have sympathy for a child before they will ever have sympathy for the mother or the father who caused that hell to other people. Moving on. Now, like I said, this next story is triggering as well. Y'all see it, right? Blacknews.com, from Blacknews.com, rather. White man who threatened to delete 20 black babies only gets 2 years in prison. White man who threatened to delete 20 black babies only gets 2 years in prison. White man who threatened to delete 20 black babies gets only 2 years in prison. Let's get into it. Zachary Charles Newell, a 26-year-old man from North Carolina, was sentenced to only 2 years in federal prison after making online threats of a mass powering targeting a preschool. He posted violent messages on YouTube aimed at black children before authorities tracked and arrested him. Federal prosecutors say Neville was charged in September for communicating threats of mass violence after a series of disturbing online posts, according to Atlanta Black Star. Shout out to them. He used YouTube to spread violent statements and had engaged with extremist content that target racial, ethnic, and religious groups. You know, Neil Mahone, remember when you said that I don't know the particular video about what Candace Owens did, this, that, and the third? This bastard right here did this. He was going to power up a preschool and delete black children from the world. That waste of life that I showed y'all, Zachary Newell was going to power up a middle school and threatened to delete 20 black babies. He was going to go power up a middle school and threatened to delete 20 black babies. I only got 2 years for it. On August 27, 2025, Newell posted a comment during a wrestling-related discussion on YouTube. In the post, he threatened a black preschool in reference to harming 20 black babies, according to federal court records. 4 days later, Google flagged the content, reported to the FBI's National Threat Operations Center. Investigators traced the post to Newell's new YouTube account, which used the handle "Commentators Hate Me." Well, I mean, that would be like naming yourself unpopular opinion, thinking that you're going to be popular when you connect a negative connotation on yourself. Moving on. Federal agents arrested Neville after identifying him as the account holder. Prosecutors said he admitted to posting the threats and pleaded guilty in court. I think 20 years, personally. For every baby he threatened, that's 20 years. Or better yet, we can just do it 2 by 2, right? Excuse me. Let's see something. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So if we want to go off of, right? Yeah. So if we want to go off of the 2 year sentencing that the federal government gave him, for every baby that he threatened to delete, 2 years each. So 2 times 20 equals 40 years. That should have been the sentence. And I don't want Zachary Neville's kids to have any ill will, malice, this, that, and the third. And there was a situation, right, that we're going to get to a little bit later here. We're actually going to get into it right now. I'm going to have my thoughts on that coupled with this, because it's really beyond disgusting to me how we live in this society. But yet, the bigger the platform, the more you deserve credit, while people who, they're not trying to destroy anybody, they're just trying to have a space to have a voice get punished. Let's continue on. Now, this happened last year, but based on the environment we're in, I'm going to talk about it. Like from blacknews.com, rather, black dad deleted for reporting his teenage daughter's rape and refusing $12,000 bribe. Black dad deleted for reporting his teen daughter's rape and refusing $12,000 bribe. Black dad deleted for reporting his teenage daughter's rape and refusing a $12,000 bribe. Let's get into it. I want to update the record. I said Wilson, I meant Warren in the intro, by the way. So Corey Warren, an African American father from Ferguson, Missouri, was piled in the lead after reporting the rape of his 15-year-old daughter and rejecting a $12,000 bribe to stay quiet. The three men are now facing charges in connection with his murder. Police found Warren dead inside his home on Bayview Drive on July 8th. Investigators later linked the deletion to an earlier rape case involving his daughter. Prosecutors said Warren was targeted because he planned to testify against 32-year-old LeVar Harmon, the man accused of assaulting his child. And they're black men. LeVar Harmon, $2 million bond, 2 counts of murder in the first degree, 2 counts of armed criminal action, 2 counts of knowingly burning and exploding, 1 count of statutory sodomy, and 1 count of statutory rape. And Andrew L. Young, $2 million bond, 2 counts of murder in the first degree, 2 counts of armed criminal action, 1 count of criminally knowingly and burning and exploding, and then 1 count of tampering with physical evidence. Andrew D. Young, $2 million bond, 2 counts of murder in the first degree. Here they are right here. 2 counts murder first degree, 2 counts armed criminal action, 1 count of knowingly burning and exploding, and 1 count tampering physical evidence. These 3 black bastards who are wastes of life, and I hope they got disrespected in prison to the highest degree. Y'all had to delete a father from his daughter because y'all did wrong. Fuck y'all. According to KSDK, my bad, y'all. Court documents show Harmon met the teenager in March while she was walking home from her school bus. He allegedly picked her up, took her shopping, and then SA'd her. Warren reported the assault to police, prompting Harmon's sister, Lavonda, and another man to visit his home days later. They offered him a $12,000 to drop the case, but he refused. Weeks after the bribe attempt, Warren was piled through the glass door of his home by 31-year-old Andrew Krause, who prosecutors described as an associate of Harmon and his relatives. Excuse me, y'all. whom prosecutors described as an associate of Harmon and his relatives, Andrew L. Young, Anthony D. Young. Klaus was found dead hours later. The wife, Kia, seen leaving the scene, was also found burned. While Kia, the wife, seen leaving the scene, was found burned. While Kia, seen leaving the scene, was found burned. Harmon, Andrew L. Young, Anthony D. Young. Young was indicted on 6 charges, including 2 counts of first-degree murder and armed criminal action. Harmon also faces charges for statutory rape and sodomy. Investigators believe the 3 men conspired to silence warrant and later deleted calls to destroy evidence. Authorities said the case is still under investigation and could be treated as a murder for hire scheme. St. Louis County prosecutors thanked several law enforcement agencies, including the FBI, for their help in solving the case. Neighbors described Warren as a caring father and kind neighbor. He was a really good dad, and I couldn't ask for a better neighbor. He was a super nice guy, took care of his kids, took care of his house, said who Duberly lives nearby. Moreover, he recalled hearing pow shots that night and seeing Warren's children cry outside after the attack. The family has not returned to their home since the tragedy. Now, even though this came out in 2025, I still believe that this story needs to be told. And to those 3 fucking bastards, I'm not wishing hell on your children. The children did nothing to that 13-year-old, but y'all did. It reminds me of the 3 men, and this is literally parallel. It reminds me of the 3 young boys who raped a young lady in the Miami Garden. One man raped her for 30 minutes. The second young man, put rocks into her mouth to silence her from screaming and held her down. Then the third one held her down by helping the second one hold her down until her daddy screamed. The fact that y'all 3 black bastards deleted a man because y'all did fucking wrong. Fuck all y'all. I hope you get hell. I hope you don't get no job. I hope you don't make it. Child, I feel like Coleslaw and Hotel Ho will gladly take those men and put them on their supposed podcast because they don't give a fuck, damn, or shit about children. Oh, is that too much? I'm not letting them live. I'm letting them mentally be fucking slaughtered in every shape, form, or fashion. I don't care how gutty. I don't care how gory. I don't care how horrific it is. Those 3 men that I just talked about, 3 men I showed, they deserve to be disrespectfully fucking handled. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your tour for this morning, this afternoon. Like I said, we cover a lot of things other people will never cover. They can't, they won't, and they never will. And, I know about the Brandy situation. And fuck that bastard who said that Brandy was young enough to get it. And we wonder why black women are leaving black men. But let me just say this. It's not all black women. It's not. There are bad women and there are bad men. But that doesn't mean you can group everybody into a bunch. And Brandy, I'm so sorry that you went through that. I want to read this story because this relates to Brandy's story of when people stand up, people will do anything to silence them because the truth is too much of a heavy burden to take on. So much love to Brandy. Congratulations once again on being your Star on the Walk of Fame. And were y'all really surprised about her distancing herself from Ray J? As she was going to. I wasn't surprised by that. That wasn't news, y'all. It wasn't. Here's your positive news story of the day, everybody. Upcoming Michael Jackson film reportedly tracking for 55 to 60 million domestic opening, could set musical biopic record. Let's get into it. From the Jasmine brand, early tracking for the highly anticipated biopic musical Michael about the life of pop icon Michael Jackson suggests the film is poised for a very strong debut when it hits theaters later this month on April 24th. After 3 weeks of tracking, box office analysts now expect the Lionsgate release to open between 55 million to 60 million, a figure that would top the previous box office record set by Bohemian Rhapsody. The 2018 Fred Mercury and Queen movie is the current record holder with a $51 million opening weekend. Well, congratulations. I can't wait to see it. They did not say who Janet was. Everybody's saying it's going to be Haley Bailey. I hope it is. So with that being said, I'm going to turn off my camera now because we've done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. I'm going to take a little commercial break, and we'll be back with more Brandon Short for Live. We are live on the tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Rolling.
Untold under moonlit skies. Braille only got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braille only's got the soul to show you. The scenes where the magic sits is the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braille only's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. So clear, the pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braille Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braille Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be, Braille Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done our way with Braille Lee. Spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and mirrors commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
I'm loving y'all right back. I wanted to bring this story up during the Autism Destination, but I think that this is the best way to end this tour right here. I know I gave you guys the projections for the Michael biopic movie, which could be from 55 to 60 million. But I think this right here is the way we're going to end this tour today. From People Magazine, people.com. Emily Bustamante reveals daughter's journey has rare congenital condition. She experiences the world differently. The reality star and stylist welcomed journey with her ex-Fabulous in 2020. What you need to know, Emily Bustamante has shared that her 5-year-old daughter, Journey, has been diagnosed with the very rare phase syndrome in an Instagram post on Thursday, March 2nd. Bustamante also shared that the Journey has autism and is nonverbal. By the way, shout out to Fat Joe, because I believe he also has an autistic son. Bustamante also shares that Journey has autism and is nonverbal. Bustamante shares Journey with her ex-Fabulous. Emily Bustamante has shared that her daughter, Journey, has been diagnosed with phase syndrome. The reality star and hairstylist also said that Journey has autism and is nonverbal. Bustamante, 45, shared the update on Journey 5, whom she shares with Fabulous in an Instagram post on Thursday, April 2nd. For a long time, I kept this part of my life private, publicly. She began the caption, not because I was ashamed, Basamanti, not because I didn't love her loudly, but because some journeys feel sacred. Rather, my daughter's journey is autistic. She is nonverbal. She has sensory processing challenges. She was born with phase syndrome, a very rare congenital condition. Basamanti added that journey experiences the world differently. She changed me in a lot of ways I still can't fully put into words. Basamanti added, there have been a lot of moments of fear, moments of learning, moments where I had to become stronger than I ever imagined. Basamanti didn't know that she chose to publicly open about Journey's diagnosis of World Autism Day, which was yesterday, April 2nd, in an effort to bring awareness to the community. Because visibility matters, and so does she, Basamanti added. Fabulous also chimed in, celebrated star, a special journey, he wrote in the comments. The rapper's comments is a reference to a special journey organization founded by Basamanti to support children with autism and complex diagnoses. According to his Instagram bio, this is just the beginning. Butterfly emoji. Basamanti wrote, phase syndrome can impact a child's brain, heart, arteries, and eyes. According to the Cleveland Clinic, a hallmark sign of phase syndrome is the presence of hormones, which are non-cancerous, benign skin growths make up a weak blood vessels usually on your child's face and neck. Per the organization, Cleveland Clinic asks the condition can be life-threatening, its symptoms are severe, and that can be managed with treatment. People have reached out a rep for Basamanti for comment. Basamanti and Fabulous welcome Journey on October 10th, 2020. Life is a journey, heart emoji. Wrote the Love and Hip Hop New York alum at the time. At Journey Isabella 10/10/2020. My Princess Fabulous wrote 48 wrote in a comment at the time, adding 5 heart emojis. The couple also shares sons Jonas and John 17. Basamanti is also mom to daughter Tiana Williams, 28, from a previous relationship. So I wanted to bring that story up because I think sometimes we get so caught up in what we think, what we feel, and how we move that we tend to forget that children are some of the most resilient, some of the most kind, and some of the most genuine people. And it's sad that children, young people, are doing more good in the neighborhood than the elders that are supposed to be doing it. Recognize everyone has a disability in some shape, form, or fashion. Recognize everybody has a health problem, some shape, form, or fashion. Everybody's going through something. Here's the gag. You ready for this? A lot of other people are going through stuff, but they're being responsible for what they do. So if you ever see somebody say, for example, remember when they told me not to say this about somebody? That should let you know that person doesn't give a damn about themselves, their children, their family, their friends, or anybody that's connected with them. That's one. Number 2, he or she who has not sinned cast the first stone. Y'all know that's my favorite Bible verse because it levels off the playing field. And when it comes to people who are different than you, just because you don't have the capacity, capability, understanding of having brain cells for a brain doesn't mean their life is not important. And finally, y'all know how I always say y'all keep missing out on blessings because y'all keep listening to curses. I'm gonna just say this. Some of y'all at this point believe that it's better to be blinded than to have sight. Some of y'all believe it's better to be blinded than to have sight. Some of y'all believe it's better to be blinded than to have sight. When you're blinded, you can't see anything. But when you have sight, you can see everything. When you're blinded, you can't see anything. But with sight, you're able to see everything. If you're being blinded, you can't see anything. But when you have sight, you can see everything. Quit going around people that will blind you mentally and be around people that will help you see. Quit being around people who will blind you. Be around people who will help you see. Quit being around people who will blind you and be around people who will help you see. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's come, for the blessing all the way for you. Me, all of us, as society, as people, as culture. I feel the love that's in the right back today. I know I did my evening outro here, but I really felt like after that story, we really do need to let each other know we are still a people, a culture, and society trying to do good in the neighborhood. And for the rest of those of you who can't, know your role, stay in your place, and drive your speed limit. And when you wreck yourself up, don't come crying to us who are trying to do good in the neighborhood, because we are about helping people who take responsibility, accountability, and have integrity about the wrecks they cause themselves.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.
Good morning, TikTok. Can I have your attention, please? Girl, are you ticking? Are you talking? Because knowledge is knocking. Then I want to talk to you real quick about ignoring a bitch. Oh, there's power in turning the other cheek. Now, I'm going to tell you something. One thing about people that like to throw shade, you don't fight shade with shade. The only thing that overrides and destroys the shade is the sunlight. See, your light gotta be so bright that you keep that bitch where they belong. In the shadows, the dark. The bitch is invisible, and we don't see you, girl. See, you don't go back and forth with a person that's hating on you, because when you do that, you become just like them. A weak bitch. So the next time they mention your name in a status, or your name come up in a conversation, don't respond because you're too high to look that low. We can't go back and forth with people that we can't reach and that's not on our level. We not sitting at the same table eating the same meals.